All right, they will line up for the feature event with Chad Biesinger and Ryan Bean on the front row, Byron Bartlett, Casey Picala on the second row, Brendan Timon and Rusty Modesty on the third row, Terry Duguay, Jackson McLean on the fourth row, Fred Houle and Ed Jones rounding out the top 10. In fact, both are the two drivers tied for the points, starting in 9th and 10th. 11th is Joseph Smith. Ed Jones is in 12th. That is Ed Jones Sr. 13th is Ignacio Adams. Jason Blatz is 14th. Austin Edwards and Race Control will drop out. They will not start. Andrew Thornton, Preston DeMello, and Ricky Wentworth rounding out the field. Everybody getting lined up at the front of the front stretch, right under the flag stand. Oh, this is going to get interesting. Don't forget to check out the sponsors. As always, Edwards Setup Shop and Warlord Wraps on Facebook. Get some awesome paint schemes like the one that Edmund Jones is sporting here tonight. Oh, wait a minute. I do believe Race Control's back there having a little fun. Go-Go Gadget Smokescreen is what it looks like he is going for here. Both Race Control trucks drop into the back of the field. They'll pull off onto pit road as they come to the green. They'll follow the pace car in. Ryan Bean dropping to the tail end of the field. Expect to see one or two more possibly drop back there, as a few drivers were talking about taking an EOL penalty here tonight. Pace car is in. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away. Biesinger leads them into turn one. And down the back straight. Are they trying to go 4 wide at the front? They're definitely going for 3 wide off of turn 4. Oh, a little bumping and banging into turn 1. The 23 is around caution. Looks like Edmund Jones, Ed Jones, Chad Biesinger, all caught up in that as well. Edmund Jones gets yeeted up the track, and looks like Dad gets into him, and so does Andrew Thornton. And as we watch, Chad Biesinger in the middle gets a little close to the 24, I believe that was, and just gets turned around. Byron Bartlett now has the lead. Brendan Timon in second, Rusty Modesty third, Terry Duguay is fourth, Jackson McLean is fifth. Fred Houle now up to 6th place, and Edmund Jones dropping way back into 12th. As here come the cone cars. Austin Edwards going to do a burnout, probably give us a little show as he heads for the start-finish line. Chad Biesinger had enough damage, he had to tow to pit road. As always, Race Control putting on a little show while he's got a minute. And here they come, sorting themselves out, picking their line. This is from inside the cone car. And everybody is sorted out in their starting position, in their starting line. Pace car getting ready to duck off. Cone car has made it back to pit road. Let's see. Nope, he went to his pit stall. No donuts this time. It looks like he's getting 4 fresh tires. Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. And looks like the 34, Brendan Timon, had a little struggle on the restart. The whole inside line checking up just a little bit. Out of turn 4, guys, got to be a little patient on cold tires. Oh, we've got one sideways. Does he save it? No. Caution. And it looks like several cars have an incident going through there. The 6 car goes around, the 84 car goes around. That is Jason Blatz. Looks like Rusty Modesty got caught in that as well. And it looks like there might have been something else happen a little further down the front or the back straightaway. As, yeah, there was even more chaos. Let's see if we can get a look at that. Terry DeGay involved. Terry actually drives through all of that chaos, and then the car in front of him, the 90 of Ignacio Adams, just bumps a car on the high side right in front of Terry. It almost looked like he was going to make it through clean. A lot of drivers on pit road for repairs. Edmund Jones, Jason Blatz, Terry DeGay, Preston DeMello, and Ignacio Adams, and more on pit road. Byron Bartlett, though, still sitting pretty in the lead. And a lot of guys at the back of the field now starting to warm their tires. They need more heat in them so the grip will start coming alive. We heard a lot of guys say, on cold tires, it takes 2 to 3 laps, maybe even 4, to get those tires warmed up. And it's like driving on ice at times with these cold tires, but once they're warmed up, there is a ton of grip. And hey, the same setup they are running here, you can find it at Edwards Setup Shop. You can find them on Facebook. They have a link to their Discord. And you can go get all the free setups your heart desires. And if you feel like donating, they have a link in the Tire Money channel. Austin Edwards is out lining up for cone duty. A little bit of a show for us as he spins it around. Let's hop back in the cockpit with him as the drivers choose where they're going to go. Austin, clear your visor, buddy. And we've got 1, 2, 3 going to the bottom, 1 to the top, and the advantage of that is, hey, if everybody goes to the bottom and you're 4th or 5th place, you go to the top, guess what? You just picked up a bunch of track position. All right, a little show from Austin, and now the drivers line up and get ready for the restart. Be Byron Bartlett, Ryan Bean on the front row, Brendan Timon and Jackson McLean on the second row, Terry DeGay, Casey Picella on the third row. Preston DeMello up 11 spots from where he started in 18th. He is now in 7th. Andrew Thornton in 8th, Joseph Smith in 9th, Rusty Modesty in 10th. Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air, they're down and away. Off into turn 1, a lot of guys trying to build up some speed and some heat. And it looks like Byron's going to keep holding them off. Oh, he drifts up a little bit in the middle of 3. Ryan Bean falls back to 3rd. And here comes Edmund Jones, who is currently a lap down, trying to stay in the lucky dog position if another caution comes out. Fred Houle also a couple of laps down. Actually about 5. Oh, caution! And Fred Houle caught in it. The 2 points leaders are not having a great night tonight. All right, let's see where this one started. Looks like Rusty Modesty might be where this started. No, the chaos ensued right in front of him with the 84. Oh, looks like the 84 was a little loose off the turn, came down and collected several cars. Ed Jones involved, Jason Blatz, Rusty Modesty, all involved in that incident. We're talking about Fred Houle. He's currently running in 15th. There he is. We'll see if he has to come to pit road. It does not look like he has any significant damage, but he is currently several laps down. Edmund Jones, the other driver, tied for the points lead, currently in 9th. So as they run now, it looks like Edmund would take the points lead. But Fred Houle still a lot of time to work his way back up. Andrew Thornton and Rusty Modesty both on pit road. He might gain a couple of positions here. And it looks like Race Control is coming off pit road. He is going to go down to the start-finish line for us. Spin around and get ready to be the cone. And a little showing off through 3 and 4. As he drifts it out of 4, spins it around. Is he going to do the... Oh, almost gets it perfect. Has to back it up just a little bit. Looks like he timed his spin a little too early. And here they come to choose their lane. This is a great view. All right, everybody choosing where they want to be. Austin going to give us a little bit of a show as he catches back up to the back of the field. See, now he's just showing off. He's going to drift it straight onto pit road. Oh, great job, Austin. All right, lights are out on the pace car. Pace car is in. Green flag is back in the air, down and away into turn 1. Got one car going really high. We've got one spinning on the apron. I believe that was Joseph Smith. He keeps it green though. Byron Bartlett out front, Brendan in second. Ryan Bean in third, Casey Picala fourth, Terry Duguay now up to fifth. And Jackson McLean looking to the inside as they battle for that top 5 spot. And it looks like Jackson's going to get it as Terry gets a little loose off of turn 2. Edmund Jones starting to work his way up, trying to get around the lap car of Andrew Thornton. Brendan all over the back bumper of Byron Bartlett. Now, Brendan looks down to the inside. Byron shuts the door. Caution is out. Jackson McLean involved. Oh, Jackson tried to point it down in there, went a little bit too low. There is a big, on the apron down there, there is a bit of a, what can best be described as a berm. Let's hop in one of the driver cars and show you as we go through the turns. You'll see down there on the bottom, possibly, well, maybe not. We'll have to see if we can get a little bit better view. There is a little bit of a berm. It actually goes up into pit road, so you have to actually go up the hill just a little bit onto pit road, and that can make things really interesting. I know how we can get a... Nope, that's not gonna work. Fred Whelen has made his way up to 13th. Edmund Jones up to 6th. Third place in points, Casey Pekela, also third place on the track. You know, I just figured out how to do this. We are in the cockpit of our race control, Austin Edwards, and when he pulls off pit road, you should be able to see that he'll come downhill just a little bit before he gets up on the banking. A little harder to see in a Pro 2. And now Austin's going to come give us the show at the start-finish line. A little bit of a drift through 3 and 4. And hey, we give Austin a lot of credit out here, but he is not doing this alone. While he is out here showing off for us, Christopher Johnson is actually the other race control, and he is in there making sure everybody gets where they need to be, gets their car sorted out, eliminates caution laps, gets them green as quickly as possible. So huge shout out to Christopher. As they split the cone car at the start finish line. Oh, last minute change by Joseph Smith there. I think Austin might have gotten the wall there. All right, will Austin be able to drift it back onto pit road like he did last time? Nope, he's just going to drive it in this time. Everybody's stacked up and ready to go. Pace car about to drop off. Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. 25 to go at the line. And oh my goodness, they really sent it into 1 and 2 that time. They are really getting dicey back here. It is looking like they're going to go, yep, they're going to go 3 wide. Edmund Jones shoots up the middle. Fred Whelen up on the high side trying to carry momentum. They're still 3 wide down the front stretch. Fred Whelen has the advantage off the corner, but Edmund Jones manages to just shoot the gap. He is now up to 4th and continues to climb. And Casey Pekela has come to the lead for the first time tonight. Looking to reclaim his points lead here tonight, and he has definitely got a shot. Right behind him, Byron and Brendan battling it out for second place. Brendan keeps looking down to the inside, hasn't been able to get enough momentum through the straightaway to stick the nose in the turn, but he might here off turn 4. He's got the nose in as he goes into turn 1. A little low, getting close to the apron. And he is going to open the door, and Edmund Jones is right there with him. Oh, he can't get through. Byron shuts the door on him. And now Edmund's going to look to the inside for 3rd. Let's ride a lap with Edmund and see as they come up out of turn 2. Up off turn 4, you see just how quick these laps are. 13.5 seconds is what these guys are running. And you see just how low they get in the turn right there by that little bit of a rise at the apron. Edmund all over that back bumper. He is looking for any way around. Ryan Bean back there in 5th while they continue to battle. He is trying to close up on him. Preston DeMello, who started in 18th, is now up to 6th. Joseph Smith in 7th. Terry Duguay in 8th. Ed Jones is 9th. And Jason Blatz is 10th. Fred Houle, the other points leader coming in, currently in 11th. So he continues to make his way forward. But it is Casey Pekela that is out front, trying to run away with it. Starting to pull away just a little bit, right at a half a second lead. And big cheers for Fred Houle as he continues to make his way up the ladder here after getting caught in that early incident. He is actually looking for Jason Blatz as the next car he will get to. Casey Pekela continuing to pull away just a little bit. Now about 0.6 of a second. Byron currently running in 2nd. Brendan in 3rd. Ryan Bean has gotten up to 4th past Edmund Jones. Preston DeMello in 6th. Joseph Smith in 7th. Terry Duguay in 8th. Ed Jones is 9th. Jason Blatz is 10th. And Fred Houle in 11th. Ignacio Adams appears to be out as Rusty Modesty in 12th. Looks like he'll be possibly pick up another position. Casey Pekela will get 5 to go. Next time, oh! Ryan Bean was on the wall there, down the back straightaway. The 34 spins. And caution. Edmund Jones and Brendan Timon both involved. Oh, it looks like Brendan was already loose and trying to save it down into 1. Looks like Edmund, and Edmund came down, didn't realize that he was still there. So we'll get another green-white checkered tonight. Now these guys will have, after that green flag run, these guys will have some heat in the tires. That should help them get a good restart and have some great racing for the final laps. Pekela did not want to see that caution. He had just a few laps to go, and at 0.6 of a second lead, he was starting to pull away. Also worth noting, the top 2, Casey Pekela and Byron Bartlett, are the only 2 drivers that have not been to pit road tonight. And Cone Car in position. All right, he will pull off pit road, catch up to the back of the field, and spin it around at the start-finish line, giving us the best view of these guys coming to make their lane choice. And a little bit of a drift out of turn 4. Can't do his usual thing. He was a little too close to the back of the pack. But he spins it, and oh, he's going to go for the donut tonight. All right, here they come to choose what lane. Uh-oh. Stop moving, Austin. And whoa, my goodness, there were some guys making a last-minute change of plans there. That got a little close. All right, lights are out on the pace car. They'll get a green-white checkered finish. It'll be Casey Picala, Ryan Bean up front, Byron Bartlett, Edmund Jones on the second row, Preston DeMello, Terry DeGay, Joseph Smith, Jason Blatz, Ed Jones, and Brendan Timon rounding out the top 10. Pace cars in. Green is in the air. Caution already. No, they are going to come to the checkers this time. Let's see what happened. Oh, it looks like Joseph Smith just got it. Looks like Preston DeMello did not get a good restart here. And we've got cars parked as Casey Picala gets the win and maybe reclaiming the points lead. Ryan Beam in second, Byron Bartlett in third, Terry DeGay is fourth, Jason Blatz finishes fifth, and Joseph Smith, Ed Jones, Brendan Timon, Edmund Jones, Preston DeMello round out the top 10. Fred Houle recovers to 11th. Rusty Modesty comes home in 12th. And let's see if we can talk to our third place finisher. Hey Byron, this is Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, Doug. Yep.
Hey man, what a run tonight. You had a really fast car out there.
I had a fast car. Casey's got these cars figured out. He's a good driver. I might have put a little bit too much rear brake in the car. That was my fault, but still in all, doesn't really matter. He's fast.
He was definitely fast tonight, but man, you were up there hanging with him the whole race. That was one heck of a battle you guys had going on up there at the front.
It was. I wish I could put more pressure on him, but I had pressure from Ryan. He's a good driver. It's the first time I think I've raced around Ryan, and he's got it going on too.
Well, he definitely does, but man, congratulations to you. A great third place finish tonight, buddy.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you very much, and I'll be watching this tomorrow on the replay.
All right, buddy. All right, let's see if we can find second place, Ryan Bean. Hey, Ryan, this is Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir. What's up?
Hey, it looked like you might pull it off tonight, but just couldn't hold Casey off.
Yeah, I really wish we could have gotten a little more off that first restart, man. I felt really good on the outside. I know I got the lead a few times there, but then I just got used up once I had the pass. But overall, good run.
It definitely was a great run. You did get some great restarts out there, managed to get out front. Looked like you were going to pull away. The caution's just not falling in your favor tonight.
Yeah, and I felt like I had him, but at the end of the day, just like in the Legends race, I'm happy with the speed I had, and I'll take a podium.
All right, man. Congratulations. Great run.
Thank you.
Looking to see if I can find our winner. Hey, Casey, this is Doug. You got me?
I got you.
Hey, man. First off, congratulations. And secondly, you really did not want that last caution, did you?
Oh my God, I was in the race chat with Fred, and I was like, oh, I did not need that, because I knew I was gonna have to select the bottom lane on the restart, even though I had been taking the top line the rest of the night. I had to protect the bottom, because you never know what's gonna happen. With the last lap turn and crash, last lap crash in turn 1. If I had been on the top and Ryan had gotten under me, that would have been it. So it was, whew, lucky.
Sweating that one for sure. Well, you actually had started to pull away a little bit when that caution came out, and it looked like, as clean as it had been up to that point, it looked like you were just going to walk away with that one.
Yeah, I felt really good. After I got past Byron on the high side there, on the restart before that, I knew I had a fast car, and if I could get to run in the line that I actually wanted to be on, I knew I could have a really good run going forward. So that, again, that last caution, man, had me sweating.
Well, regardless, it worked out in your favor. Obviously, the green-white checker kind of got a little wonky on the restart, but it definitely benefited you here tonight. You get the win, and I do believe you will reclaim the points lead tonight as well.
I love to hear it. I think we have a drop week in this league, and I'm really hoping for it, because missing the race last week, I had some points to make up, but this is a good start.
Well, it definitely was. You do have a drop race, so I think you're back in contention, buddy.
All right, awesome. Glad to hear it.
All right, man. Congratulations. Great win.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night at 7 Eastern. We do have the XCal St. Jude's race, and you're going to want to be there for that. That is going to be an epic, epic race. And a lot of money already raised for St. Jude's just for this race, over $2,000. So huge shout out to XCal for all that they do. And looking forward to calling that one as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did. Have a great night.